Okay, welcome back to the third part of this tutorial. I just need to now create the following widget here, which is going to be labeled and entering widgets. So let's close that and come right up here, maybe right underneath here. Let's copy that and paste that in there. I'm going to need two of those, so let me separate them. So one is going to be payment information and the other one will be item information or cost of item information. So that's what the other one is going to be, cost of items information. So let me start with the cost of item information first. So with the cost of item, let's create the following label: LBL cost of drinks equals label, and I want it to be inside frame F1AB. No, that would be AA really. Okay, and the font, let's just copy that. The font is going to be maybe 16. Make that a little bit big. We can always amend. Okay, and the text on it is going to be, let's say, cost of drinks. Let's copy that, bang it right in there, cost of drinks. That's the text on it. Then BD equals 8, comma. Here, let's just close that and round it up right here underneath there. Paste that, and that will be dot grid, and make that will be for row 0 and column equals 0 as well, comma, x-axis to be strictly equals west. Right, that is that. And the other one is I'm going to need, let's enter a text box right underneath this one, and we can just copy and paste it anyway. So let's say txt cost of drinks, okay, equals entry, and the entry itself will be inside it's F2. I think this one will be 2 as well, F2. Then comma, let's get this, all of this, paste that right in there. Then let's go for BD first. The variable text variable, I'll work on that later on anyway. And let's justify it. Justify, let's put a comma there first. Justify left there. Okay, justify left, and now let's run this up, paste it there. Let's change this one to txt. Okay, so this one should be, is in the same. Okay, let this one be 1, then 1, and that will be it. So let's save this and see how it looks like for now, then we just speed up the rest. Okay, you can see that, guys, that is what I'm talking about. That is supposed to be the label, and that's the entering widget. I think this entering widget, okay, we just leave it like that. That's fine. We can always use a label, so but let's leave it as entering widget. Alright, so all I just now need to do is copy, because I need 3 of those, and just change the names around. 2, 3, and this one will be rule number 1, and this one is, yeah, that's correct, this one is 2, 2, and 2. So let's save that. right there, guys. Can you see that? Okay, so now for the other one, I'll just copy all of these, just change the names around, come right down here for the payment part of it, and just change this one to B. That's B as the frame F2AB, 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 and that is it. So let's save this as well and run it, then you guys will see what I'm talking about. And that is it, guys. Look at that. So the frame, the whole interface is ready. All I just need to do is to speed up the labels and just give them the appropriate name. Okay, maybe here this is supposed to be tax, and tax, this is subtotal, and here this is total. Oh no, that is tax, subtotal here, and right here that is total. Okay, and the other one, this one will be cost, that's cost of drinks. This is cost of cakes. This is service charge. Right, I think that's supposed to be an hour. Okay, now let's run it and see. And right there, guys, so that completes the design of the interface. So let's go into the coding part of it now. Okay, but before then I'll just tidy up the names here so that I don't get it mixed up. I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, we have the appropriate names here now. Let me show them to you. Here we go. I've given them all the right names, how I want it to be, and that's the other one, so have a good look at it. Okay, those are for the 2 frames to your left, these 2 frames. There we go. And this one, let's just modify it. I don't like it, I don't like the way it looks, so let's go back where the information is. LBL info, that, there we go. So right here, just enter \T, and I think one more here. Let's see what we have on those. Okay, but that's too much. Maybe let me just do it this way. Get rid of that and just get rid of this. Yeah, maybe one more and one more here. Save, press F5. Okay, that's much better. Alright, the next thing I want to do now is I'm going to take care of this exit, reset, and maybe followed by receipt. So let's take care of those ones now. And we also need some numbers in here. Let's get some zeros in here as well. Okay, I thought that should be, there should be, those zeros should be in there already. Alright, okay, that means I need those variables in place. Let's come in here. That's 1, 2. Okay, what I want the system to do for me, let me show it to you guys. Right, you see right here, all this widget, I want zeros in there. I think I've entered them in the wrong place. Okay, let's go back into the system. You see inside the widgets right here, I'm going to declare the following variable. Let's declare that in here. Okay, let's say comma text variable equals e underscore latte. I think it's double T A. That's what I'm gonna call it. Okay, you see this one, that will be 0. Okay, let me copy this. Instead of this, I actually want latte to be 0. I don't want the variables to be 0. So which means if I run it, that widget will actually have a 0 in it. Let's see. Oh, it needs to be declared. Okay, let's declare it. I also need to declare latte here. Latte equals string variable. That is it. It is declared now. Okay, let's run it again. Right there. So what I'll do is I'll repeat the same thing for the rest of the component and just speed it up. Okay, those are the variables. Let me show them to you. Here are all the variables I intend to use. Let's just enter variables here. Variables. Okay, let's take it from here down here, and I've also declared one for the date, one for my receipt, payment, subtotal, total, cost of cakes, cost of drink, service charge, and here those are the variables that I was talking about, or that I made mention of. I've declared them all for each of those components, and right here I've assigned zeros to each of the components. There we go. Okay, I will leave this because this one, this is for the dates. Okay, that's for dates. We're using that for date, and right here, that's why I imported this. Okay, now come down here again. I'm going to leave this there because I'll be using this. I still have a use for this. I can use it for my resets, or maybe, yeah, I can use it for reset. Okay, so I'll leave that there for now. Okay, if I run the program now, what you guys will see is as follows. Only this one has the value 0 in there, so I now need variables for all of these ones to give them the value 0. So let's come here. So the next one is espresso. Okay, where is it? Yeah, right there, espresso. So I can just even copy that and come right in there, come down here, and that's the espresso there. So the text, the entering widget for espresso, yeah, right here. So let's just come in here and enter espresso in there, copy this, comma, and that is that done, taken care of. Alright, so I think we're running out of space there. So variable espresso there. So let me enter backslash here, or maybe here. Backslash means new line, so that you can see it properly. Okay, so I'll just do the same thing for this. Backslash new line. I can copy this and just replace it, and right here paste, and this will be ice, that is ice latte. So I'm just going to call it ice latte. Alright, so let's see the name. I call it up there anyway. Oh, that is correct. Ice latte. Let's copy that, bring it down. Ice latte. Yeah. So I suppose you get the whole idea. So I'm going to speed this up as well. Okay, have a look at the rest of the code. That's how the widget for drinks looks like now, and the widget for cakes, that's how it looks like as well. Okay, so if I run it, let's run it so that you see what I'm talking about. So they all have zeros in there now. Okay, so now let's take care of exits, and maybe up here maybe up here. Let's declare our methods there. Let's say queue exit. Right. Column, and there, those are the lines of codes for exits. Now I need to assign this command to, let's come right down here, the button exit. Okay, button exit right here. So let's come in here. We can just say comma command equals that. So with just this line, we should be able to exit the system, and the system will prompt you to confirm if you want to exit the system. So if I click on exit, that is it. Do you want to quit? No. Okay, but if you say yes, that's what happened. Okay, the next one is, let's take care of the reset button, this very one. Let's take care of that. So let's come in here, reset. Where is the command? Let me just copy this command, paste it in there for the reset, and change this one to reset. Okay, let's go right up here, right here underneath this. Declare another function and just call it reset. There, press enter. So right underneath here, enter as follows. Maybe let me just break it and yeah, and just this variable. This is methods, really, methods, and this is supposed to be variables. So let's speed that up for the reset. Just enter as follows. Those are the commands for the reset. So have a good look at it because it's a bit long from here. Okay, this is where I clear all the systems, and here zeros are assigned again, and here these are the variables that I intend to use for the checkbox, and this is for the entering. So, and since I now have this here, there's no quotes in there no more. I can always delete these ones that I have here because I don't need it anymore. So delete that. Okay, so which means I need to do one or two things. The names for those components are as follows. Yeah, I think they are one. I need 1, 2, 3. These ones. Let's get those names and come right down here. Yeah, right there. I paste these ones here. I can always delete it. I'll delete it once I finish. Then this one will be known as text variable equals pay. This one there. Okay, let's copy that. Then the next one is this one. There should be a comma there. Let's put a comma in the next one here. Paste, and that is for subtotal. Followed by total cost. Total cost. Right there. Okay. those three are taken care of. Now these two, those are supposed to be for the drinks. Let's look for the drinks. There we are. There we go. So paste that in there. Let's copy this. So this is for drink. That's for drinks. And here, that is for cakes. So we get the drinks. Paste it there. And cakes. Paste it there. Okay, there. In the case of this very one, we're going to make up something for this one anyway. Alright, we can always make up something for it. Okay then, so if I run it, and you will see how the reset works. Okay, and just enter any value in there. But this one will not work, there's nothing in there yet. And just click on the reset button, the reset. Okay, that's it, the reset button works. Okay, that works as well. And let's see if I check this, does the reset works on it? Okay, the reset is not working on this yet as well. Alright, so let's continue. Okay, there's an E missing here. Alright, let's take care of that anyway. Come up here, I think it will be up here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Change that. Enter E. There might be one more. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Okay, the next part is to take care of the checkbox, so that when you click on the checkbox, this is what will happen to. So we have another method there. Okay, let's take that up so that you can see it. And let's cut that away from it. And there, those are the lines of code for the checkbox. So what is happening in here is, if the variable 1 equals this, then this one, the state should become normal. Else, if it's 0, then the state will become disabled. And the same thing was repeated for all of these the other components using if statements. So let me bring it down so that you can see it. Let's take it down. And there. Okay, so let's run it and see if that one is ready for us to. We click on this. Yeah, you see that? So that's how it's supposed to work. Okay, that's fine now. Alright, the next thing now, let's see if the reset works. Yeah, the reset is working. The next thing is to take care of this receipt and the total button. And right here, from here, the cost of item, those are the lines of codes for the total. Okay, from here down here, if you see something like this, that means next line. That's what that means, to the next line. So let's take it from here down up to here. That is the total. Okay. Alright, so what is left for me to take care of now would be just the receipt. So let's play around with the total so that you see that. So if we select an item here and just enter whatever in there, select anything here, let's select Lagos, let's go for America here, Carlton Bay here, just click on the total there, So all that is left for us to do now is take care of this receipt. Now, and right here, from here down here, those are the lines of codes for the receipt. Have a good look at it, and let me take it down, and then this is then assigned to the command button here. Okay, receipt, you can see command receipt, command equals total of item, command equals reset, command equals exit. So you have to make sure that is done. So don't worry about it, this is just my own notation just to get me in line. Okay, so let's have a good look at the lines of codes. Okay, let's go back up here, and if I run it again, run there. Okay, so let's select how many or the types of cafe we want. Okay, we seems to want all of that. Okay, and what about drinks? Let's say we have 4 there, and maybe 6 here, another 6 kilobyte. Let's make that 8. Okay, those are the type of drinks they want. So if we click on total here, there, and we can always select our receipt. That is the receipt for your customer. Okay, so with that, I will call it the end of this tutorial. But before I leave, I would like to show you guys the lines of codes one more time. Okay, from the top, have a look at the codes. Let's take it down. And those are the lines of codes. And right here, okay, right here, those are the frames up to here, and this is where the colors of the frames are changed. The top 3 frames will change to black. And right here the cost, that's the total calculation for items. Okay. Up to here, and here the exit button. Here we have the reset, method. Up to here, that's the reset. From here up to here, and this is for the receipt. From here up to here, you can see right here I've used a random function to generate receipt reference number here. Okay, now that's the label that you see on top. Now this is the radio button. Here are the method for the radio button. So if this is 1, then this becomes normal, else is disabled. We're talking of the entry widget here. Okay, come on, take it down. It's exactly the same line of code, and here are the variables that I declared for the program. There we go. These are the variables. Take it from there, take it down. These are all of the variables, and this is where I enter, I assign date onto this variable here. Okay, here we have the declaration of the checkbox. This is where we create those widgets, and those are the names for those widgets right there. And here, more checkbox. This is for cake, and this one here is for drinks. Now, entering widget for drinks. There we go. Those are the widgets on the side of the checkbox. Widget on the side of the checkbox for cakes. And here, this is where the calculation was carried out for the item, for the drinks and for the cakes. And here we have the total. Okay, right here, that is the receipt, and here those are the buttons, the 4 buttons. If I run it one more time, let's have a look there. So with that, guys, I will call it the end of this long tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed. So you all, well, I say you all have a nice day now. Bye for now.